Hello, welcome to FightCore USA.
Hey, everyone! We are back with another exclusive interview for our channel. Today we have a special guest, a professional fighter who has recently become world champion. Congratulations, champ! Thank you very much. Thanks for having me here today. We go way back, so it's always good to be back. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. It's like family here. We love having you here. And today, we gonna talk about something that most people do and understand, but is so important in the world of combat sports. I remember the first time I heard about this from you when we were sparring together and I was beating your face up. I'm just kidding. You probably remember it as well. You came to my gym. We did some rounds together. And then afterwards you took me aside and you told me something that really stuck with me. And you said, listen, regardless of what happens, regardless of what goes down, I am going to win this fight. And I thought you were crazy because, quite honestly, you were getting beat up pretty bad. But you had this look in your eye and you were telling me, no, listen, regardless of what goes down, I am going to win this fight. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Absolutely! Yeah, that's something that I do. Every time before I step into the ring or even before I get into any competition, I visualize myself winning. I see myself performing exactly how I want to perform. Getting my hand raised at the end of the fight. Yeah, it's something that top athletes still, the greatest of all time do. You know, Michael Jordan did it. Wayne Gretzky did it. Tiger Woods does it. You know, Serena Williams did it. They visualize themselves performing at the highest level and winning championships. And that's something that I do as well. What you guys may not see is that there is a lot of mental training that goes on behind the scenes that people do not really see. So I will go home at night. I will sit in my house. I'll be laying in bed, visualizing myself, competing, fighting, doing exactly what I need to do to be successful in that competition. And that helps me build my confidence. You know, it helps me prepare my mind for what I'm about to go through. Because even if I'm going through adversity in the fight, I've seen myself already come out on top. So I know that whatever obstacles I'm facing in the fight, whatever the opponent is doing, I've seen it already and I know how to overcome it. So when I'm in a fight, it's nothing new to me. I'm not faced with adversity for the first time. I've been through it 1,000 times in my mind. So it's nothing that surprises me. I know how to deal with it. I know how to overcome it and come out on top. That's why visualization is so important. That's why when I say I am going to win every single fight, I truly mean that because I have seen myself win. And the greatest of all time have this in common. Whether they're an actor or an athlete or a businessman, the greatest of all time have this one thing in common, which is that they visualize themselves being successful over and over and over again.
I think sometimes people doubt themselves and they lack the confidence in themselves because they have
taken the time to visualize themselves being successful. And if you haven't visualized yourself being successful, you start to believe that you can't do it. So it's so important to take time to sit down and visualize yourself being successful. Visualize the feeling of being successful. Because once you feel it in your mind, it becomes real. Once you've seen it in your mind, it becomes real. A lot of athletes train hard, but they forget that mental training is just as important as physical training. If you train your body to be strong, but you don't train your mind to be strong, you're only going to get so far. And eventually, when you get to the championship level, you're going to fall short because the other person has trained their mind to be strong as well. They visualize themselves coming out on top. And if you haven't done that, you're going to lose that fight. There's two fighters that are standing in front of the referee. Both of them have trained extremely hard to get to this point. Both of them are very physically fit. Both of them are very skilled. Both of them have great coaches in their corner. But at the end of the day, there's only one winner. And sometimes the difference between winning and losing comes down to who wants it more. Comes down to who believes in themselves more. And that's where visualization plays such an important role. Visualization is basically a form of self-hypnosis. You're hypnotizing yourself to believe certain things about yourself. And if you can hypnotize yourself to believe that you're invincible, that you're the best that ever did it, then you start to carry yourself that way. And when you carry yourself with confidence, it shows in your performance. So I think that if young fighters, if upcoming fighters, if young athletes in any sport could take the time to visualize themselves being successful, to see themselves being successful, then they would start to believe in themselves more. They would carry themselves with more confidence. They would perform better. So how do I do it? How do I visualize? I'll go home at night. I'll lay in my bed. I'll close my eyes and I'll start seeing myself walk into the arena. I'll see myself competing. I'll see myself overcoming obstacles. I'll see myself coming out on top. And once I've done that enough times, when I walk into the arena, it's nothing new to me. I've walked into the arena 1,000 times in my mind. I know what it feels like. I know how to handle myself. I know how to perform. I've seen myself perform at the highest level. So when I actually go and compete, it's nothing new to me. I'm not faced with adversity for the first time. Like I said, I've been through it 1,000 times in my mind. I know how to overcome it. I know how to deal with it. I know how to come out on top. It's so important for young fighters to have this mindset, to believe in themselves, to visualize themselves being successful. And if they do that, then they're going to be successful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss another video. Until next time, guys.
Wow.
Thanks for watching.
Okay guys, thank you for watching my videos.